Hey everybody, this is Delilah Fitness, and today we're going to talk about the unspoken topic, food. So let's get right into it. I'm not going to beat around the bush. You'll notice that when you go to the gym, you'll have some people that's been working out for years, and they haven't lost any weight. In fact, some of them gained weight. And you wonder why, if they're working out 5 to 6 days a week on the treadmill, on the pre-core, and they're doing their cardio, how come they're gaining weight? Now, unless you have a medical issue where you have a thyroid problem, that's a little different. It's a little different. But if you're working out 5 or 6 days a week, or if you're taking medication that's affecting your hormones, that's different too. I'm going to give you a pass for that. But if you are working out 5 or 6 times a week and you're not losing any weight and you're gaining weight, then there's an issue with your intake of calories. Now, if you're consuming more calories than you're burning off, you're going to gain weight. Basically, the body is going to store it as future energy. It's going to store it as energy. The body doesn't know anything about skinny or fat or anything like that. It just knows that it stores up for the future. So, with that being said, when you eat food that really has a lot of, not calories, but it's processed. When you eat a lot of processed food, what it does is that you're not getting any nutrients. So your body is going to keep consuming until it gets the nutrients that it needs to sustain its life force. Now the body can't produce 9 essential nutrients, and the body will seek it out until it gets it. A lot of times when people are eating food that's high in calories, their body will consume. That's why they put on weight, because their body is consuming so many calories, it stores it. Now if you're eating food that's nutritionally dense with a lot of fiber, the fiber is going to actually clean the intestines, and it's going to actually, you're going to get the nutrients like kale, fruits and vegetables. You also have to be careful, even though it's fruits, you have to be careful because it is a sugar. There's only but so much sugar that one can be consuming. So just be careful with that too. Greens, kale, and when I say kale, I'm talking about chlorophyll. The body, like chlorophyll is the blood for the leaves. And we need chlorophyll basically to clean us out and basically help us stay healthy. And we all know when you reach a certain age, I'm 53, so there's certain things that I used to eat that I can't consume anymore, and the amount that I'm consuming, I don't need it as much as I was when I was in my 20s, so I'm very mindful of what and the amount that goes into my body. So like a well-oiled machine, I consume when needed, but I only eat when I'm hungry. Like I'll eat every 3 hours, a little snack or something like that until I get to my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But I do little snacks like apples, I'll do like a banana or something like that. A lot of water. You gotta hydrate yourself. Stay hydrated. Now that summer's coming up, you guys have to drink a lot of water. And how will you know when you're dehydrated? Is when you urinate and your urine is yellow. Like if it's really day glow yellow, you're dehydrated. At the end of the day, your urine should be clear. That means you drank enough water to make sure your body's not dehydrated. So I hope I answered anybody's questions about dehydration and just consumption of processed food. So again, stick with the nutrients. Anything that's nutritionally dense, fruits, vegetables, seeds, and nuts in its raw form. When you cook something, you actually kill the enzymes. The enzymes, you're just basically eating food, but the substance, the nutrients is being killed. So just be careful with that. I actually go raw, eat raw, because it really works for my body. At 53, this is the best that I've ever felt in my life as far as energy. I have more energy. I'm more alive. My skin is nice and clean and clear and shiny. I get a lot of vitamin D, so I really make sure I take care of myself. And what I do and why I take care of myself is because it's my responsibility. It's not the responsibility of the state or anybody else as I get older to take care of me. So I take care of me because this is the only body that I have, and it's the only vehicle that I have. And also you have to think about when you see somebody has a car and they're putting the best gas in the car, but they're not taking care of their vehicle, their avatar. So I take care of my avatar, and my avatar takes care of me. All right, guys, signing off. Until next time, enjoy this day and eat your fruits and vegetables.